Episode 1 of a new series, exciting. If you want to know what all this is about, check out episode 0. Alright, so in episode 1 of Game Type, we've got 3 bona fide games that are supposed to give you some practice of typing. The games we'll be looking at are ZTYPE, Western Press, and Epistory. ZTYPE is a pretty well-known game, as it's been around for quite a while now. If you watch the game for a few seconds, it's obvious what you have to do. Type the words, shoot the ships. You have 3 bombs on the enter key that you can use if things get too overwhelming. The soundtrack is quite Linkin Parky and the explosions are really satisfying. You can use your own text by pasting it in or providing a URL, and this replaces the random words the game uses by default. So the basic concept of this game isn't really original, but it's presented very well and it forces you to choose your targets carefully and quickly as more enemies appear on the screen. I like the fact that you're always typing too, and I think that's really important in this game, as is the fact that it tracks your progress as you go through the levels. Western Press, available on Steam, is another straightforward narrative-free title in which you have to outdraw your opponent in a Wild West-style duel by typing a 9-letter word quickly. You need speed and accuracy to defeat the cast of colourful characters who stand in your way. There are some achievements to be earned, and if you can find anyone to play online against, then it'll give you a reason to keep coming back after beating the single player.
3, 2, 1, draw.
Finding online opponents might be hard though, and that hurts this game quite a lot. So while this game is fun, I don't think I'll be using it for any kind of typing practice, as the long-term appeal just isn't there. Single words of the same length, with a font that isn't really easily readable, and you're typing from top to bottom, it just means that it's not really an efficient use of my time for this series. Epistory is another really well-known game that got a lot of attention when it came out a few years ago. It's much more game than typing practice, but if you want a story-driven experience with skill points and some Zelda-style puzzles that involves a fair amount of typing, then this is it. It's a really beautiful game too. You can control your character and defeat enemies while keeping your fingers on the home row. It's a fairly slow-moving affair for the most part, with a few moments of fast-paced typing thrown in from time to time. There's an arena mode in which you can focus on fast, accurate typing to down enemies and climb the leaderboards. Epistory supports a few different languages and keyboard layouts, so Colmac and Dvorak users are welcome. So rather than a serious typing game, this is one just to enjoy for the experience alone. The graphics, the sounds, the story, the adventure, the puzzles, all that kind of thing is just really great. And once you get the hang of the controls, it's really fun to play. So this is one game that I really want to see out to the end, even though it's not the best thing for typing practice. So if you've tried ZTYPE, Western Press or Epistory, let me know what you thought of them. And in episode 2, we'll have another 3 games that may give you some typing practice. So press the appropriate buttons and see you next time. Bye bye.